This is the OTB Television Network, a service of Capital District Off-Track Betting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. 21 races to bring you as we wrap up Saratoga 2012, but we'll kick it off with 3 races from Philadelphia Park. Up first will be the Turf Amazon at 7-5, Sensible Lady.
And they're off in the Turf Amazon. Stumbled at the start for the one bounding by. Rosa Salvaje is away well from the outside. Netches Dawn and Inspired with speed at the inside. Those two head-to-head in the opening furlong. 2 lengths to Well Deserved, who now moves up third. Length and a half to Rosa Salvaje fourth. Ms. Cruisin advancing outside fifth. You'd Need Me is between horses. Bounding by moves up at the inside. Sensible Lady 3 wide going to the turn. She's at the back of the pack about 8 lengths off the lead. Susie Sunrise had to check sharply. Dove Season is at the back of the pack. Midway on the turn, and Inspired has opened up a 2.5 length lead. Netches Dawn continues to give chase second. 3 more back to Rosa Salvaje third. Sensible Lady has kicked in with her bid out the middle of the course, but Inspired hits the 8 pole with a 3-length lead. Bounding by rallies up the rail. Netches Dawn continues to give chase. Sensible Lady closing late on the outside. Inspired trying to get another 16th. On the inside, bounding by on the outside, Netches Dawn. Sensible Lady middle of the course. Here's the wire. It is Inspired. Inspired wins it by a length. Bounding by Insensible Lady photo for the place. Well, Inspired wins the Turf Amazon with her speed today. She got to the front, opened up a clear, sizable lead, and then held off the late runners to win the Turf Amazon. Her trainer, Alan Iwinski, and jockey Roberto Alvarado.
Inspired scores the front-end victory, winning by 1 full length, returning $10.40 for Alan Iwinski, and bounding by a tremendous race at almost 30-1 after stumbling badly at the start. For Stu Elliott finishes second, and the 7-5 favorite, Sensible Lady, checks in third in this year's Turf Amazon handicap. Up next, the Smarty Jones, ladies and gentlemen, at 8-5, Teeth of the Dog.
And they're off in the Smarty Jones Stakes. Traffic Light off to a good beginning. Teeth of the Dog right there along with Runnin' Bull on the inside. And Teeth of the Dog and Traffic Light will be 1-2 into the first turn. Runnin' Bull will sit just in behind them third. Easter Gift fourth. Brimstone Island looking to angle over fifth. My Adonis sixth on the outside. And at the back is Junebug Red, who will save ground about 5 lengths off the lead. So Joel Rosario has sent Teeth of the Dog to the front. And Teeth of the Dog went the opening quarter in 23-3 and is being shadowed intently on the outside by Traffic Light. Traffic Light just a neck off of Teeth of the Dog as they go to the 5/8. Runnin' Bull still close up at the inside, beginning to drop back a bit third. On the outside, Easter Gift is in the clear. Easter Gift is sitting fourth, now only 2 lengths behind. My Adonis making steady progress in between horses, now racing fifth, only 2.5 lengths off the lead. After that comes Brimstone Island, who's being ridden along to keep up. The trailer Junebug Red still about 5 lengths back after a half mile in 47-3. They move to the far turn, 3 furlongs to run in the Smarty, and it's Traffic Light who makes his run for the lead. Traffic Light now leads at 3 parts of a length. Teeth of the Dog working harder to keep up on the inside. Easter Gift in a good striking spot. My Adonis still 2.5 lengths behind as they come to the top of the stretch. It's Traffic Light. Traffic Light having to deal with Easter Gift. Field turns for home. It's Traffic Light, 3 parts of a length. Easter Gift on the attack second. Teeth of the Dog not today. Easter Gift on the outside. Easter Gift now puts a neck in front. Traffic Light on the inside, trying to hang tough, but Easter Gift beginning to stride away as they come to the finish. Easter Gift pulling away at the end. Easter Gift impressively by almost 4 on the line. Traffic Light was second. Teeth of the Dog was third.
Easter Gift, who most recently we saw up at Saratoga in the Curlin Stakes, goes to Philadelphia Park and wins by nearly a handful in the third running of the Smarty Jones, returning $11 for Nick Zito and his main client, Robert LaPenta. Traffic Light finishes second as the second choice. And Teeth of the Dog, 2 race back, winner of the Dwyer Stakes, 8-5 in the Smarty Jones, finishes third. Up next, a spot in the Breeders' Cup on the line in the Turf Monster. Ben's Cat, 9-5.
And they're off at the Turf Monster handicap. Great Bills comes bouncing right out of there and gets the first call. Car Thief at the inside moves up. Jiu-Jitsu Jack's right with those 2 on the outside. Chamberlain Bridge up into the early mix. He's now third on the outside. Car Thief back to fourth. Ben's Cat mid-pack. He runs fifth, just better than 3 back. After that, Super Chunky and Catalactic. Kaiba trails the field about 6 lengths behind. They run to the far turn. Great Bills on the inside. Jiu-Jitsu Jack's on the outside. They're head-to-head. Chamberlain Bridge at a perfect spot on the outside. Chamberlain Bridge right there third. 2.5 to Ben's Cat. Well within striking range fourth. Catalactic beginning to come with a run on the outside fifth. It's Great Bills. Great Bills cuts the corner and gets clear by 2. Chamberlain Bridge on the outside, try to mow him down second. Ben's Cat on the far outside, he's closing in third. Great Bills has the lead with a 16th to go. Chamberlain Bridge, Ben's Cat both closing in on the outside. Great Bills, Chamberlain Bridge, here comes Ben's Cat on the outside. Ben's Cat, whoa, it is so close. Ben's Cat, Great Bills, Chamberlain Bridge, a 3-way blanket finish in the Turf Monster. Wow.
And Ben's Cat just holds off by a head under Julian Leperoux on the soft turf course down with the rains coming on Labor Day afternoon. Receives the $210 winner's share, the $350,000. Chamberlain Bridge just gets beat under Paco Lopez as the second choice. And the third choice, Great Mills, finishes third. There was an early scratch of Bridgetown and Sean Avery, and then a very late scratch of Royal Courier in the Turf Monster. But Ben's Cat, tremendous in the Turf Monster, wins in the last jump. Now he's a millionaire, has earned nearly $900,000, ladies and gentlemen, turf sprinting. And that's tough to do, especially when you haven't won the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. Couple races to bring you from Monmouth Park, ladies and gentlemen. Up first at a mile, the Cliffhanger on the turf, 6-5, Salto.
They're racing in the Cliffhanger, off to a good start. Tune Me In is going to the front with Get Serious on the outside. These two will make the pace as expected, and they are stride for stride early, but they're not going fast. Upgrade is running in third just in behind them, and then Lentinor to the inside, and Salto will sit last early. Elvis Trujillo and Salto 6 lengths off the pace in the race to the first turn. Get Serious on the outside, now ahead in front. Tune Me In second along the rail. These two go at it through an easy 24-1. And Lentinor is right in behind them with Upgrade alongside, and Salto is still content to trail onto the backstretch. 4.5 lengths off the lead. Not much pace in front of him, though. Get Serious is on top. Leads by a neck. On the rail, Tune Me In continues to go along with him. These two are stride for stride now. Tune Me In and Get Serious, completing a half mile in 47 and 3/5 seconds. So the pace just a little bit quicker. Then it's Lentinor and Upgrade right together. And behind them comes the favorite Salto. And Salto is still about 4.5 lengths off of dueling leaders Get Serious and Tune Me In, who race into the far turn together and begin to quicken. Get Serious on the outside, Tune Me In along the rail, and now Salto is being sent on the far outside for his run at the top of the stretch. Tune Me In, Get Serious, Salto on the far outside, Lentinor and Upgrade still in the race too. Get Serious is given way, Tune Me In's in front, Salto is coming, Get Serious is coming back. It is Tune Me In, Salto, Get Serious, Tune Me In, and Paco Lopez in the Cliffhanger. From Salto, Get Serious and Lentinor.
But Tune Me In, coming out of the victory in the Oceanport, adds the Cliffhanger to the resume. Paco Lopez aboard for the nearly 7-1 victory, returning $15.40 to Bruce Alexander and the backers. Salto, the 6-5 favorite, was making the second start of the year and third start in the United States, does finish second in a very tough from last, trying to get the money on the short stretch at Monmouth Park. Very tough to do on the turf. Get Serious finishes third. Two-year-olds in action up next. The very historical Sapling Stakes down to a grade 3, 8-5, Brave Dave.
Racing in the Sapling, and oh, Brave Dave took a bad stumble out of the gate, but he's going to go out to take the lead nonetheless. Brave Dave, after that stumble, finds himself in front. And then comes Coach AJ, drum roll to the outside at the rail, tap and trade. Bobcat Jim is right there too. They're very tightly packed here. 2 lengths separates all of those, and it's only 2 lengths more back to Special Joe. The first quarter, 21-3. And it's Brave Dave out there by almost 2 lengths into the turn. Tap and trade, Bobcat Jim, drum roll, and right there too, Coach AJ. They're all across the track, and Special Joe's going to join them. In fact, he's going to swing by all of those and into second with Brave Dave to catch. Special Joe has looped the field and is now second after a 44 4.5 mile, and they're into the stretch. And it's Brave Dave and Special Joe. Brave Dave digs in with 1 furlong to run, repelling the challenge of Special Joe, who continues to fight. The others are far behind. Drum roll is third. Brave Dave has the lead. Brave Dave has won the Sapling over Special Joe. Drum roll third, and then Bobcat Jim.
And Paco Lopez gets the victory here after Brave Dave stumbled badly at the start, snatches him up, makes the front, wins by 3/4 of a length under Special Joe. Drum roll finishes third as the second choice at 9-5 in the wagering. Brave Dave, who this exacta had come out of the Sanford Stakes at Saratoga. They go down to New Jersey and get some black type. And he plays a junior who on board as a breeder, a trainer, and Lori plays a part owner in Brave Dave. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, racing from Woodbine, Arlington Park, and Del Mar.
Some people take analyzing a horse race to a whole other level. Tune in every morning at 11 a.m. and get up-to-the-minute analysis of the day's biggest races, breaking news from the racing industry, and our daily best bets, only on OTB TV.
What would another ShopRite mean for you?
It means more chef-prepared meals to take home and call my own.
Another place to get help with healthy eating.
And another place to get fresh fish.
Another ShopRite in the Capital District, 709 Central Avenue. Another ShopRite. That means more chef-prepared meals, another dietitian, and more fresh produce. Get more choices and even more savings with ShopRite's growing family.
We're all about food, we're all about savings, we're all about you.
With more than 70 convenient locations, internet wagering at capitalotb.com, and live operators ready to take your call, Capital OTB is the better choice for wagering on thoroughbred and harness racing. Stop by one of our locations to bet in person, or open a Capital Bets account and place your bets over the phone, or at capitalotb.com. Whether you're on the road or in the comfort of your own home, Capital OTB is the better choice.
Poker is like a war. It's a battle of wits. It's strategy and preparation. Winning is about understanding yourself before the other guy does. Knowledge and skill wins, not luck. For now, put your money aside and challenge your wits. Challenge your skill. Free Poker Network, every Tuesday evening at the Clubhouse Racebook. Welcome to the game.
Some people take analyzing a horse race to a whole other level. Tune in every morning at 11 a.m. and get up-to-the-minute analysis of the day's biggest races, breaking news from the racing industry, and our daily best bets, only on OTB TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Going up to Woodbine for the Seaway race. The Roxy Gap is the 2-5 favorite.
They're at the post. They're off in the Seaway Stakes. Gold Dust Lady, Roxy Gap into their inside. To Wendy Wee comes on now. Roxy Gap in the center. To Wendy Wee to the inside. And to the outside is Gold Dust Lady. Then Jenny's So Great. And Zermatt trails his field. And Roxy Gap out sprints them for the early lead. Gold Dust Lady Down to the inside to Wendy Wee, then Jenny's So Great, then Zermatt's in behind. Runners, it's a chess game along the backstretch. Roxy Gap by a neck. To her inside to Wendy Wee. To her outside, Gold Dust Lady and Jenny's So Great. Zermatt trails this field, although just 2.5 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter was 23-3. They run to the 3/8 pole to Wendy Wee. Slips through on the inside of Roxy Gap. The half was 46-4 at loggerheads here to Wendy Wee. Roxy Gap, they're stride for stride. And Jenny So Great's being roused by Luis Contreras on the extreme outside as they turn for home to Wendy Wee and Roxy Gap. They're at loggerheads as they come to the 8th pole to Wendy Wee's put to right-handed pressure. Roxy Gap is set down on the outside. Jenny So Great is third to Wendy Wee or Roxy Gap in the last 16th of a mile to Wendy Wee drifting out just a bit. Roxy Gap on the outside to Wendy Wee. Seals the deal in the Seaway. Defeating Roxy Gap and Jenny So Great, Zermatt was fourth.
But it's the champ, ladies and gentlemen, to Wendy Wee, who we saw at Saratoga in early August, snaps the 4-race losing streak following the championship season, was down inside in this 7-furlong synthetic track effort, never got a breather under James McAnally, but scores the victory, returning $7.50. Owner breeder, the former governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky with those familiar silks, Burton Jones. Roxy Gap, the 2-5 favorite, can do no better than second. Jenny So Great checks in third. Going out Chicago way, ladies and gentlemen, Arlington Park for the historical Washington Park handicap Prayer for Relief, 8-5.
One more. Miguel Mano with pool play. Last of the 7 at 1 mile and 1/8 on Poly track for the 79th Washington Park handicap in the gate. And they're off. Even start. Working for hops. Mitty toward the inside with Bally James Duff. On the outside is Hatash and Prayer for Relief. Mr. Mardi Gras and angled toward the inside to save ground at the first turn. Pool play has dropped back to last. Working for hops has taken the early lead from Mitty as they go to the back of the track. The Millionaire, Prayer for Relief is right there, and Bally James Duff is pulling hard. Here's Bally James Duff now outside the leader's quarters, working for hops in front. And the quarter in 24 3/5 seconds on the all-weather. The inside is Mitty together with Prayer for Relief, 3rd and 4th. Hatash is 5th upon settling. 2011 champion Mr. Mardi Gras with the rail and 6 from the front. And then still 7 more lengths back to pool play, running in 7th. Racing up the backstretch. 5 furlongs to go, working for hops. Challenged eagerly by Bally James Duff at those long odds in the half mile in 48 4/5 seconds. Prayer for Relief and Mitty right there, both close up. And now they have a half mile to go. Working for hops, just the leader from Bally James Duff. Prayer for Relief is within 3 from the lead at the inside, Mitty. Mr. Mardi Gras has 4 lengths to come and 3 furlongs to do so. Mr. Mardi Gras in between horses in the blue. Then Hatash and pool play also taking closer order. Through the far turn, it's Mitty. Mitty is in front, so Mitty the first to go for home from Working for Hops. Prayer for Relief being asked to pick up. So too Mr. Mardi Gras. Hatash on the far outside, pool play, and Bally James Duff stopped, and Mitty is the leader into the stretch. 3/4, 1 minute 13 3/5 seconds, 14-1. Mitty in front now with a furlong to go in the Washington Park handicap. Mr. Mardi Gras pool play, Working for Hops, Hatash, and Prayer for Relief is gone unplaced. It's Mitty and Cisco Torres. Mitty to win the Washington Park handicap by 3.5 lengths. Mr. Mardi Gras second, pool play finished third, then Hatash, Working for Hops, and Prayer for Relief.
But Mitty scores by better than 3 lengths under Francisco Torres at 14-1, setting a new track record by 3/100ths of a second, taking down the track record of On Safari, a 4-year-old filly who set this the first year Arlington Park went to synthetic. Mr. Mardi Gras finishes second, and pool play, who was last early, can do no better than third. Prayer for Relief, the 8-5 favorite, beats 1 horse in the Arlington Park handicap. Going out to Del Mar as they're getting ready to wind up their 2012 meet. Up first, the 2-year-old fillies in the Grade 1 Del Mar Debutante, odds-on executive privilege.
And away they go. On the far side, Beholder came out quickly. Micaiah is showing good early speed as well. Pat's back in the red cap, now sent through on the inside to join them. Renee's Titan right there. On the far side, Executive Privilege is caught wide out in the track. Then we come back to Wasted at Midnight. Down at the rail is Air Kitty and Miss Empire. Only 5 lengths covers them all. They head to the half-mile pole and Beholder goes on. Beholder clears a length and a half to Pat's back. Micaiah is right there in third. On the far side, Executive Privilege just can't get in as they're going to have to go wide throughout. Air Kitty is right there at the rail. In behind that, Renee's Titan is the first one under pressure. Then Wasted at Midnight and Miss Empire is last, 7 off them. They approach the quarter pole in the Debutante and Beholder goes on. Beholder now clears the field and leads by 2. On the far side, Executive Privilege now comes to take her on. Beholder hugs the rail and goes for home. Executive Privilege coming to take her on. Looks like we have a 2-horse race on our hands in the Debutante. Past the 8th pole, Beholder now hanging on to this lead. Executive Privilege closing down the centre of the track though. Executive Privilege shifting out a little. Beholder on the inside, it's an absolute thriller. Executive Privilege, Beholder so close, they were so wide apart, almost impossible to tell who won it. Executive Privilege, Beholder, Micaiah finished third.
And she makes it 4 for 4, ladies and gentlemen, for Bob Baffert, who has won his seventh Del Mar Debutante in the last 18 runnings. Executive Privilege holds off Beholder by a nose, returning $3.60, meaning that in the last 25 years, only Chaluki in 1999 has paid less than Executive Privilege paid on Saturday. Beholder finishes second. Michaela finishes third as the second choice in the wagering. And the 2 fillies that ran against the boys of the Best Pal run off the board, 4th and 5th, Miss Empire and Hair Kitty. 3-year-olds on the turf Sunday afternoon in the Del Mar Derby, 5-2. How great?
And away they go. How Great broke very smartly from the outside gate, and How Great goes up for the lead. In the center we have My Best Brother. Those two lead them early. Tones in the red cap is right there too. Midnight Crooner is going to settle in a good spot in 4th. Down at the rail comes Tribal Tribute, then Old Time Hockey back in 6-5 off these leaders. They are then being followed by Power Foot in front of Brother Francis. In behind that comes Smart Ellis. Smart Ellis giving them a good 9-length start, and last of all squared away. They head to the 3/4 pole and My Best Brother sets a sensible pace. My Best Brother in front by 2 to Tones. How Great is tracking in the 3rd spot, just behind that Tribal Tribute. Now here's Midnight Crooner, quite content to sit 5th. Only 4 lengths off the leader though. Old Time Hockey's on the tight hole down at the rail. In behind that comes Power Foot in the white colours. Been followed then by Brother Francis. Back second last is Smart Ellis. Gives them 7-length start and another 2 to all squared away. Half mile to go in the Del Mar Derby, and it's still My Best Brother just over a length. On the far side is How Great, between them Tones. Now here's Tribal Tribute moving. Oh, Tribal Tribute was in tight there and dropped back at the rail. Tribal Tribute in tight. Racing behind that, Midnight Crooner. On the far side we have Brother Francis. Old Time Hockey looking for somewhere to go has dropped 9 off these leaders. They're at the top of the lane now. And it is still My Best Brother. How Great coming home gamely as well in the centre. Brother Francis tries to chase them home too, but it's still My Best Brother finding more on the lead. And My Best Brother, the more they asked, the more he gave. And My Best Brother and Martin Garcia take the Del Mar Derby. Big run from How Great, but he had to settle for second. Brother Francis was third.
My Best Brother, ridden by Martin Garcia for Julio Canani, gets out front, never looks back, returns the $14 upset victory. Won the 2nd division of the Oceanside on opening day at Del Mar. Just lost by a nose in the La Jolla to Old Time Hockey, who finished 5th in Sunday's Del Mar Derby. More than doubles the lifetime earnings by garnering $180,000 on Sunday. How Great, the favorite coming out of his victory in the Jersey Derby, finishes 2nd, with Brother Francis, 2nd choice in the wagering, finishing 3rd. Monday afternoon, boy, it sounds so funny to say this on multiple fronts. The non-grade 1, non-Santa Anita, non-mile and an eighth yellow ribbon handicap, ladies and gentlemen. Grade 2, first time since the Carter administration, it wasn't a grade 1, being run at Del Mar at a mile and a 16th, city to city, 5-2.
The field for the yellow ribbon sent on their way, all came out smoothly. Broken Dreams in the white blinkers goes straight for the lead. Vivo Perlay along the inside is racing a joint second. Up alongside of that comes Cosset. Camellia Rose is in there as well as Byron. He is caught a little wide, but now Rafael Bejarano going to drop in behind. Just in behind that is Halo Dolly. Then we come back to City and Go Forth North. They 7 off this leader. Into the turn they go, and Broken Dreams at a sensible pace out here. Leads it by just over a length. Cosset is tracking from second. Then it is Vivo Perlay in the third spot, and they've been followed by Camellia Rose. We come back to Halo Dolly in the white blinkers, 5 off the leaders. Byrony is right alongside of her. At the back, Go Forth North, and City to City just been patiently ridden at the back. They head to the half-mile pole in the yellow ribbon, and Broken Dreams by a length. Cosset is right there second. Vivo Perlay is in the third spot. On the far side, Camellia Rose. They've been followed by Halo Dolly in fifth, still 5 off the leaders. Now City to City is getting closer. City to City in the pink at the rail, and Go Forth North. Those two both making headway as Byrony's dropped out last now. Byrony's got 8 to make up. They come to the top of the lanes in the yellow ribbon, and Broken Dreams on the inside. Then comes Cosset. Vivo Perlay is still right there in third. On the outside now, here comes Halo Dolly in the white blankets to take them on. Halo Dolly in with a big shot. On the outside, Go Forth North. City to City, nowhere to go. Can City to City get out? City to City's coming, but I think too late. Halo Dolly's kicked away. Halo Dolly's too good. Halo Dolly to win the yellow ribbon. Halo Dolly and Joe Talamo take the yellow ribbon. Close then for second. Vivo Perlay. City to City was right there as well.
And Halo Dolly, ladies and gentlemen, for Joe Talamo coming off the pace for Jerry Hollendorfer, scores the convincing victory, returning $13.60. Now 3 for 4 at Del Mar, having garnered 2 listed stakes races. City to City, the favorite, finishes second from coming way, way back, coming out of the John C. Maybe Knows victory. And Vivo Perlay finishes third at almost 20-1 in this year's yellow ribbon. We're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, 11 from the spa.
Choices and even more savings with ShopRite's growing family.
We're all about food, we're all about savings, we're all about you.
Poker is like a war. It's a battle of wits. It's strategy and preparation. Winning is about understanding yourself before the other guy does. Knowledge and skill wins, not luck. For now, put your money aside and challenge your wits. Challenge your skill. Free Poker Network, every Tuesday evening at the Clubhouse Racebook. Welcome to the game.
Hi race fans, I'm Seth Merrill with some great news. Now you can get live streaming of all our tracks. Just log on to CapitalOTB.com, click on the live streaming link, and choose from more than 35 tracks from around the world. Plus, you can now get race replays, any day, any track. And don't forget to check out our new virtual tow board. In horse racing, information is key, and no one brings you the crucial information you need like CapitalOTB.com. Live streaming, race replays, and our new virtual tow board. CapitalOTB.com, check it out now.
You could wait for money to start falling from the sky, or you could head down to the all-new Clubhouse Racebook and get in the game. With live horse racing on more than 250 flat-screen TVs, state-of-the-art wagering terminals, fantastic food and drinks, and amazing Vegas-style atmosphere with seating for nearly 900 of your closest friends. Conveniently located at 711 Central Avenue, right off Exit 5 of I-90 in Albany, the Clubhouse Racebook is the better choice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 11 from Saratoga, wrapping up this year's season. Kicked off last Monday afternoon with the Saratoga Do, Opus A, 8-5.
And they're off. Tangled beginning and then a stumble for Ginger Snappet. Racing for the first turn, it's Opus A and Harbor Mist. And it is Opus A out for the lead. Harbor Mist right alongside second. Great Great Gracie Dane races third as Alikila holds that spot firm at the rail to break up another 3.5 lengths back to go unbridled, and Ginger Snappet at the back. Up front, Opus A. Alan Garcia trying to ration out some of that speed here. Leads Harbor Mist by 2 through a 23-4 opening quarter mile. Great Gracie Dane saving ground. Rating while third. 2.5 lengths back to Alikila. And it's break another 5 back to go unbridled. And the trailer remains Ginger Snappet up the backstretch run. So Opus A and a firmer grasp here by Alan Garcia to try to slow that pace down. The quarter was up in 23 4/5 seconds. And they manage a half in 47 4 midway down the backstretch run. Opus A, Harbor Mist, Great Gracie Dane, 1, 2, 3, 4 lengths now back to Alikila. Go Unbridled is taken to her outside. Ginger Snap at last with a half mile remaining here. And the controlling speed remains Opus A. Now, Great Gracie Dane is mounting a bid. There goes Great Gracie Dane now moving strongly as they round the far turn. Great Gracie Dane on the outside, on toward the inside, Opus A. Those two full out as they come to the top of the stretch. They've left Harbor Mist behind in third. And Go Unbridled rallies and comes through on the inside of the weakening Harbor Mist. Now angled to the outside. 3/16 to go. Opus A is determined. Great Gracie Dane still trying to get by. But closing in is Go Unbridled. And here comes Go Unbridled right by them. Go Unbridled comes roaring through the final furlong and win as much the best here. Opus A set the pace and held on for second. It was a tough luck third for Ginger Snappet. Great Gracie Dane was fourth.
Go Unbridled, though, an easy 6+ length victory under Junior Alvarado, returning $12.20 as easily a dirt winner, as you'll see at the spa. The Chief, Mr. Alan Jerkins, sends out the winner, who is now 1 for 6 in 2012, and betters last year's third-place finish in the Saratoga 2 Opus A. The 8-5 favorite finishes second, with Ginger Snapper, who lunged at the starting gate, trailed the field early, finishes third in Monday's Saratoga 2. 2-year-old fillies kicked off the final week on Wednesday afternoon. The P.G. Johnson, top-tier last in the second career start, 6-5.
Ready? And they're off. Broken Spell with some speed. Terror from the Cape. From the far outside, Go Kitten Go, and down toward the rail, Top Tier Lass. Top Tier Lass wants that lead, and she's got it. But right on the outside, Go Kitten Go to press her as they move into the turn. Terror from the Cape backs off of that developing speed duel. Now races in third position. And then down toward the inside, Broken Spell is now fourth. What's the chances? Fifth on the outside. Followed now by Skyfall. And the early trailer, rating well in hand, is Dami Bashamile. So into the backstretch, and the speed duel now really starting to percolate here between Go Kitten Go and Top Tier Lass. 2.5 lengths behind that duel looms Terror from the Cape running in third. Head-to-head quarter, 23 2/5 seconds. Broken Vow hugs the hedge while racing fourth. 2 lengths back. What's the chances? Fifth. Another 2. Back to Skyfall. And Dami Bashamile continues to trail the field. There's a half mile to go. Solid half. 47 3/5 seconds. Up front, it's still Top Tier Lass and Go Kid and Go. Head to head for the lead as they enter the far turn. And perched just outside them, Terror from the Cape is third. Broken Vow is fourth. And then it's What's the Chances running in fifth. Dami Bashamile down on the inside now of Skyfall as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. Here comes Terror from the Cape. Terror from the Cape now up to take the lead as the field turns for home. Go Kid and Go trying to battle with her. And then Broken Spell. And What's the Chances on the outside? Top Tier Lass is faded down toward the fence. And Dami Bashamile coming with a solid run down the crown of the track. Coming into the final 16th now. 4 of them. It's What's the Chances? Broken Vow. Terror from the Cape. What's the Chances? Broken Vow down to those two as they hit the line. What's the Chances? Got it. In a full-out drive here with Broken Vow, or rather Broken Spell, as they hit the wire. And then farther back, Terror from the Cape and Dami Bashamile.
What's the chances, though? Second choice in the wagering scores the victory for Chad Brown, who had a sensational season once again at Saratoga, returning $9.20. First time United States after going 1 for 2 in Ireland. First time Lasix. Broken Spell finishes second, and Terror from the Cape checks in third. Top Tier Last beat 1 horse in the second career start at 6-5. Thursday afternoon, time for the 2-year-olds once again. This time the boys, the With Anticipation, Grade 2, Charming Kitten, 2-1.
And they're off. Craving Carrots off to an alert beginning. Charming Kitten comes on through. Bernie the Jet there on the outside. And Joha is also forwardly placed as they race for the clubhouse turn. Charming Kitten and Joha out for that early lead. Almost an Angel tucks away in behind them. Very tight for her on the hedge. And then on the far outside, in between horses rather coming on through, it's not a cat but a llama as they make the turn into the backstretch run. So Joha is the leader. Bernie the Jet is up second on the outside now. And followed at the rail. Followed at the rail by Charming Kitten running along in third. And then it's not a cat but a llama racing in fourth. Almost an Angel is fifth. Hightail 6. Craving Carrots is seventh. He's So Fine eighth, and Balance the Books is at the back of the pack. Up front, Joha, Ramon Dominguez with a light hold of the front runner here, and they lead by 2 with a half mile to go. The half was up in 47 3/5 seconds. Bernie the Jet a length and a half behind, second on the outside. Not a cat by La Llama is called on for run. Now up on the far outside, continuing to save ground there, just in behind the lead is Charming Kitten as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. It's still Joha bowling along, and now has a 3-length lead at the quarter pole. Charming Kitten in an all-out drive, running second. He's So Fine now cuts the corner, and then Not a Cat but a Llama. And Bernie the Jet is losing ground, and from the far outside comes Balance the Books, who's so far behind earlier, but it's still Joha trying to hang in there for another 16th. They're starting to close in. Here comes Balance the Books, who's closing in fast. Joha and Balance the Books. Balance the Books from dead last. Narrowly over Joha. It was a photo finish. Charming Kitten was third, and Not a Cat but a Llama.
And how's this, ladies and gentlemen? Balance the Books, who was the also eligible on the list, making the second career start as a maiden for Chad Brown, scores the victory at third choice in the wagering. There were 4 main body scratches, which allowed it easy for Balance the Books to get in. From last to first, $10.80. Joha finishes second. The favorite, Charming Kitten, finishes third. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 8th running of the With Anticipation. Balance the Books becomes the 5th maiden to win the With Anticipation. In the second career start, tying Stream Cat, the winner of the first With Anticipation, of doing in the second start. But 8 runnings, only 3 previous winners had run a horse race before they won the With Anticipation. Friday afternoon, time for fillies and mares on the turf going a mile. The Risk-Averse 1-2, day at the Spa.
Ready? And they're off. Day at the Spa gets off to a good start. Acetig is there on the outside, down toward the inside. Sweet and Lovely racing for the clubhouse turn. Acetig up to take the lead. Day at the Spa trying to back off there as they move into the first turn. Sweet and Lovely races along in third. And then Runner Risk is fourth on the outside. Allura Michelle has come out fifth, followed by Heart of Destiny sixth. And then Peace Preserver at the back of the pack with a well-held Zoltanite. So it is Acetig on top by a length and a half entering the backstretch run. And the big favorite, Day at the Spa, is second behind a quarter up in 23 2/5 seconds. Sweet and Lovely sets up in third place now, and it's 2 lengths back. Runner Risk is on the outside fourth, followed by Allura Michelle, then Peace Preserver, Heart of Destiny, and Zoltanite. Down the backstretch run at a half mile in 47 seconds flat. A legitimate pace here. And it is Acetig setting that pace. Day at the Spa gets a little nudge there as they move into the turn. 3 furlongs to go. And Day at the Spa is asked to pick it up, and indeed she is as they round the far turn. Day at the Spa up to the neck of Acetig. Runner Risk now rolls up on the outside third, followed by Sweet and Lovely as the field turns for home. Day at the Spa a bit wide off the turn. Acetig continues to fight on, but now back running in second with a furlong to go. Allura Michelle comes off the inside for running room now, targeting Day at the Spa. Day at the Spa in front by 2. Allura Michelle is full out, driving hard in second. Peace Reserver far outside, and they're coming down to the finish. And it is Day at the Spa this evening at the Spa. Peace Preserver comes on for second. And then Allura Michelle and Runner Risk.
and she made it look very easy under Javier Castellano, returning $3 for Chad Brown, who just kept the ball rolling. Peace Preserver finishes second. Peace Preserver was a neck ahead of Allura Michelle in Friday's Risk-Averse. Kicking off the weekend's action at Saratoga, ladies and gentlemen, the Bernard Baruch now being run at 1 mile and a 16th. The even money favorite, Data Link.
And they're off. Sky Blazer missed the break, cost him 3. Dominus to the front, makes it easily. Dominus just settles into an easy gallop as they move for the first turn. Guys, Reward to put a little pressure on them as they hit the clubhouse turn. Then Data Link, followed by Queen's Plate Kitten. Then Prince William. Right following that one was the late starting Sky Blazer. So it's Dominus loping along here. Clear by 2.5 lengths over Guys Reward as they make that turn into the backstretch run. Sailed through an opening quarter, uncontested 24-1. Dominus in control. And then it's Guys Reward second here with about 5.5 furlongs remaining. Data Link just on the inside of Queen's Plate Kitten. A break of 3. Back to Prince Will.I.Am, who's got a slow pace to try to close into, along with Sky Blazer. So down the backstretch run. Up top, Dominus controls the pace here through a 48 3/2 mile. Tepid fractions continue. Guys Reward still a length behind in second. Data Link remains third, still relatively close. Is only 2.5 lengths from the front as the tempo starts to quicken. Then Queen's Plate Kitten, followed by Prince Will.I.Am and Sky Blazer at the back of the pack, starting to sprint now as they approach the top of the stretch. Dominus is still there. Guys Reward, Data Link revving up on the outside. Prince Will.I.Am makes a move at the rail just outside the quarter pole, and the field turns for home. Dominus on top. Dominus has got some speed left. Kicks away, leads by 2.5 lengths. And then it's Data Link running second. Guys Reward done inside Prince Will.I.Am and Queen's Plate Kitten, and they're coming down to the final 16th of a mile, and Dominus still clear. Data Link second, and it is Dominus. And the grass was greener for Dominus. His first try on the turf, and he took him wire to wire. Data Link and Sky Blazer.
And Dominus, who was 3-1 on the morning line, bet down to 9-5 in the turf debut. Makes every poll, ladies and gentlemen, scoring the victory in the Grade 2 Bernard Baruch for Todd Pletcher. 2 for 2 at the Spa this season. Only efforts this year. Smallest field in the last 20 years for the Bernard Baruch. Julian Leperoux wins it for the second consecutive year, having won with Tour Allure last year. 2013 at Saratoga, we'll see if he can tie Alan Garcia and Jerry Bailey by winning 3 in a row. But Dominus, very impressive in his turf debut. Take our final break. When we come back, the final races from Saratoga 2012.
Choices and even more savings with ShopRite's growing family.
We're all about food, we're all about savings, we're all about you.
Poker is like a war. It's a battle of wits. It's strategy and preparation. Winning is about understanding yourself before the other guy does. Knowledge and skill wins, not luck. For now, put your money aside and challenge your wits. Challenge your skill. Free Poker Network, every Tuesday evening at the Clubhouse Racebook. Welcome to the game.
Hi race fans, I'm Seth Merrill with some great news. Now you can get live streaming of all our tracks. Just log on to CapitalOTB.com, click on the live streaming link, and choose from more than 35 tracks from around the world. Plus, you can now get race replays, any day, any track. And don't forget to check out our new virtual tote board. In horse racing, information is key, and no one brings you the crucial information you need like CapitalOTB.com. Live streaming, race replays, and our new virtual tote board. CapitalOTB.com, check it out now.
You could wait for money to start falling from the sky, or you could head down to the all-new Clubhouse Racebook and get in the game. With live horse racing on more than 250 flat-screen TVs, state-of-the-art wagering terminals, fantastic food and drinks, and amazing Vegas-style atmosphere with seating for nearly 900 of your closest friends. Conveniently located at 711 Central Avenue, right off Exit 5 of I-90 in Albany, the Clubhouse Racebook is the better choice.
Saturday afternoon, a couple of Grade 1 stakes races. Up first, the Forego. Shackelford scratched early in the morning. They made MC off the 9-2 morning line, the 3-2 favorite.
off. MC gets off to a sharp start, and so too Pacific Ocean. And Pacific Ocean goes on to lead. MC outsprinted in the opening furlong here. Amazing Destiny is third, followed by Jersey Town now fourth. Isn't He Perfect? Kaisha Electronica. And Jackson Bend, last year's winner of the Forego, is last in this field of 7. The field moves up the backstretch. The fleet-footed Pacific Ocean, MC right with him through a 22-3 opening quarter mile. Jersey Town up close and on hold while running third. Amazing Destiny on the outside. Jackson Bend has made his way through on the rail to get within 3.5 lengths of the lead. Then Isn't He Perfect and Kaisha Electronica trailing the field as they round the far turn. Pacific Ocean still on top. Half was up, 45 1/5 seconds. MC room at the rail for Jersey Town. Jersey Town comes slicing through on the inside as the field turns for home, and it's Jersey Town in front. Pacific Ocean and MC, they are second and third. Amazing Destiny is fourth. Down to the last furlong now. Edgar Prado working on Jersey Town. MC with a final run at him now. It is MC in front. Jersey Town second as they come down to the line. MC in a breakthrough victory here, and it was a good-looking victory indeed. He won the Forego by almost 5, and it was a photo for second between Amazing Destiny and Jersey Town.
Another powerful race from MC at Saratoga, this time getting the laurels by better than 4 lengths, returning $5.20 for Kieran McLaughlin. And Godolphin ties Quick Call's 1988 Stakes victory. The second Grade 1 on Saturday afternoon, the Woodward Stakes at 4 to 5, Mucho Macho Man.
And they're off in the Woodward. Rule is hustled out of there, and Trickmeister too. But it's Rule who's gone to the front. Trickmeister will be second as they move into the turn. To Honor and Serve is up close today. Mucho Macho Man right there tucked away and behind the lead. Then Gourmet Dinner followed by Stay Thirsty and Cease at the back of the pack. The pacemaker is Rule. Rule on top by length. With Trickmeister running along in second. To Honor and Serve on the outside. Mucho Macho Man down on the fence after a 23-3 opening quarter mile. Stay Thirsty sets up outside for the run down the backstretch. He's just outside of Mucho Macho Man. And then a break of 3 back to Gourmet Dinner and another 2 back to Cease, who's on hold at the back of the pack. Trickmeister now making a serious move at Rule. Those two share the lead down the backstretch run. To Honor and Serve right up and on that pace. The quarter 23-3. The half was a legitimate 47 2/5 seconds. In the meantime, Mucho Macho Man is still affixed to the inside rail, and Stay Thirsty's keeping him there. And it's a break of another 6. Back to a pair of long shots. Cease and Gourmet Dinner around the far turn. Rule in control. To Honor and Serve motoring up on the outside. And then it's Trickmeister. Mucho Macho Man still on the rail. Stay Thirsty trying to stay with him on the outside. Coming to the top of the stretch. Rule with a narrow lead. To Honor and Serve ready to roll as they make the turn into the stretch. Trickmeister is there. Mucho Macho Man, and he's going to have to find some running room. No, and now he does. Now Mucho Man has room to run. Let's see if he's got the run into the final furlong. To Honor and Serve. Mucho Macho Man coming with giant strides on the outside. To Honor and Serve, a stubborn foe. Mucho Macho Man. Those two, and To Honor and Serve would not let Mucho Macho Man by. A game winner of the Woodward. Cease was third.
To Honor and Serve, a neck victory and a thrilling stretch run in this year's edition. John Velasquez riding the offspring of Bernardini for Bill Mott scores the $9.30 victory. Mucho Macho Man, who was 8 to 5 on the morning line, and I thought a very evenly matched group that kind of looked more like a grade 2 than a grade 1, finishes second under Mike Smith. And Cease at 7 to 1 finishes third in the Woodward. Sunday afternoon, 3-year-olds on the turf for the 105th running of the Saranac 6 to 5 Lucky Chappie.
And they're off. Star Force and Unbridled Command. Escapers reined in. Then from the far outside, Sky Ring. And also up there, Close Spring to the Sky. Sky Ring up for that lead. Sky Ring to be the leader. Spring to the Sky runs along in second. And then it's Escaper, third on the outside. King Creaser races fourth in Bridle Command. Fifth, Star Force, sixth early on. Set the Sail is seventh, and the favorite Lucky Chappie has come out eighth from his inside post. Then Quick Wit and Shakespeare Shalia. And there goes Skyring out winging on a 5-length lead. Skyring running a enterprising race here. He's now opened up 6 early on. Spring to the Sky, races second, turning into the backstretch run. And the next Escaper who takes to the outside, a break of 3, back to King Creaser. Unbridled Command in the hot hands there of Ramon Dominguez. A break of another 2.5 lengths back to Star Force, who's just on the inside of Set the Sail. And then Lucky Chappie. Lucky Chappie is at least 13 lengths from the lead with a half mile to go. Quick Wit's alongside him. The last of all, Shakespeare Celia. It is still Skyring, who's run a half mile in 46 1/5 seconds, trying to hang in there for just 3 more furlongs. Skyring, 5-length lead. They're getting closer now. Spring to the Sky, now just 3 lengths behind. Escaper's coming on. Unbridled Command is coming there. On the far outside, King Creases down toward the rail. And then farther back in the field, it's Set the Sail. They're coming into the final furlong. Unbridled Command has the lead. Here comes Escaper to the attack. And down inside, trying to come back, is Skyring. Coming down to the finish. Unbridled Command did it. Ramon Dominguez has just won 6 races today. And Skyring ran a fairly remarkable second, close for third, as Lucky Chappie came on for a photo.
But it is Unbridled Command. For those Ramon Dominguez fans, they received $22.60 for the New York bred sent out for Tom Bush in the upset in the 105th Saranac. Skyring, who tried to make every pole a winning one at nearly 12-1, finishes second. And the 6-5 favorite, Lucky Chappie, well back early, finishes third. The other Grade 1 race on the weekend will be the Spinaway for 2-year-old fillies going 7 furlongs. Dreaming of Julia, the part of the entry was scratched at 3-5. The other part, Teen Pauline.
And they're off. Seasoned Warrior breaks on top from the outside post. Colrail is there, coming through on the inside, Teen Pauline. So it's Teen Pauline and Colrail going at each other here, just in behind them so many ways. And a break of 5. Seasoned Warrior broke on top, but has now dropped 10 lengths from the lead. 4 back to Sweet Shirley May, the trailer. Teen Pauline hounded by Colrail through a 22-1 opening quarter mile. 3 lengths behind him is So Many Ways, and then it's a break of a dozen lengths back to Seasoned Warrior, and Sweet Shirley May trailing the field as they round the far turn. Teen Pauline continues to bandy for the lead here with Colrail. So Many Ways is revving up and now moving to contention on the outside after a 45 flat half mile. They're coming to the top of the stretch now, and here comes So Many Ways up and after Teen Pauline, who has a narrow lead, turning for home. Teen Pauline in So Many Ways, and So Many Ways now on the outside. Teen Pauline battling back. Nothing between those two with 3/16 to go, and it is So Many Ways a narrow lead. Teen Pauline continues to fight on second. Then farther back, it's Sweet Shirley May third, and Seasoned Warrior fourth. Not today for Teen Pauline. The day belongs to So Many Ways in the Spinaway. Sweet Shirley May was second, Teen Pauline third, Seasoned Warrior fourth.
So Many Ways wins the Schuylerville, wins the Spinaway for Anthony Dutra, who won this last year with Grace Hall, wins it this year. And how about this? In the same exact running time, 123.74. Sweet Shirley May finishes second as by far the longest shot on the board at nearly 23-1. And Teen Pauline hits the board at 3-5. Monday afternoon, Labor Day, a couple stakes races to bring you up first on the turf. 11 furlongs, fillies and mares, the Glens Falls. Hit It Rich, 4-5.
And they're off. And Hit It Rich will go out for the early lead with Busy Caroline right there in second, and it's a break of 2.5 lengths. To Kissable, who's racing in third, and Imperial Pippin is fourth, followed by Bubbly Jane. This Little Soul of Mine is the early trailer in sixth. Hit It Rich on top here by a length, with Busy Caroline giving chase in second. They come into the stretch for the first time. Hit It Rich with the lead over Busy Caroline, then it's a break of 3 lengths. Back to Kissable in third. Then Imperial Pippin in fourth, followed by Bubbly Jane and This Little Soul of Mine. Under the line the first time and still Hit It Rich, the odds-on favorite here, continuing to lead Busy Caroline. They race 1-2 into the clubhouse turn. Hit It Rich over Busy Caroline. Now it's a 6-length break. Back to Kissable in third, followed by Imperial Pippin, and then Bubbly Jane and This Little Soul of Mine. So positions are unchanged as they head up the backstretch. And it is the gray Hit It Rich with the lead here. The quarter went in 24-1, the half mile in 48 seconds. It's Hit It Rich in front, with Busy Caroline in second, 5 lengths now to Kissable in third, then Imperial Pippin, followed by Bubbly Jane. This Little Soul of Mine is at the back of the pack. Midway up the backstretch, Hit It Rich continues to lead here. Busy Caroline has been chasing Hit It Rich the entire way. Hit It Rich holding on to the lead over Busy Caroline. 6 lengths back to Kissable in third. Bubbly Jane on the move on the outside from fourth. Imperial Pippin has dropped back, and This Little Soul of Mine. And they're all chasing Hit It Rich, who's got the lead at the top of the stretch. Busy Caroline on the outside. It's Hit It Rich with the lead. The lead's 2 lengths. Then Busy Caroline. Kissable looking to come through down on the inside. Then Bubbly Jane. Hit It Rich now with a 3-length lead. Then Busy Caroline and Kissable. Hit It Rich looking to go wire to wire under Javier Castellano, and Hit It Rich scores here by 2. Close for second, Busy Caroline or Kissable.
And Hit It Rich returns $3.70 for her backers. First Glens Falls victory for Javier Castellano, and for Shug McGay, who has just been hitting the ball out of the park in turf racing in the last 14, 16 months in New York. Busy Caroline finishes second, and Kissable, second choice in the wagering, finishes third. And bringing the curtain down on Saratoga 2012, now the Grade 2, 7 furlongs, 108th running of the hopeful, Fortified, making the second career start, 8-5.
And they're off. Overanalyze and Fortify. Burn Identity towards the inside, and Majestic Hussar now comes on through. Majestic Hussar's got the lead. Fortify, Overanalyze heads apart second and third. Burn Identity down on the inside. In between horses is Lawn Man. On the outside is Shanghai Bobby. Then it shows Some Magic, and Vegas No Show is the trailer in 8th. The opening quarter mile went in 22 2/5 seconds, and it's Majestic Hussar leading by almost 2 lengths over Overanalyze. Fortify is down on the inside in third. As they head for the far turn, Majestic Hussar in front. Overanalyze giving chase in second. And on the outside is Shanghai Bobby gaining ground from third. The half mile in 45 1/5 seconds. Majestic Hussar. In between horses, Overanalyze. On the outside, it's Shanghai Bobby as they turn into the stretch. Here's Shanghai Bobby now to strike the lead. It's Shanghai Bobby in front and getting clear here. Shanghai Bobby's in front by 4. Then Burn Identity and Fortify, followed by Overanalyze. They come down for the wire, and it is Shanghai Bobby to win the hopeful, and he did it impressively. Fortify was second. Burn Identity finished third. The time for the 7 furlongs, 1 minute, 22 3/5 seconds.
But it is Shanghai Bobby winning by nearly 4 lengths as the second choice in the wagering, turning $6.30 for Todd Pletcher, Starlight Racing, and Donnie Lucarelli. They score the nice victory, now 3 for 3 lifetime. They get an additional bonus. Fortify finishes second. I thought a good second for the second career start. And Burn Identity, earlier in the meet when he won the Sanford, he also picked up the 2-year-old graded stakes bonus, but it is Shanghai Bobby winning the Grade 2 hopeful. That wraps up this week's edition of Horses and Courses. Ladies and gentlemen, we have opening weekend at Belmont Park for you next weekend, closing day, the Del Mar Futurity coming at you. Enjoy your stakes races from around the week.